From Hanoi, I am in Halong Bay. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing absolutely fine. Firstly, I hope you watched my Hanoi trip, and now it's time to take you to Halong Bay. Halong Bay is basically about two and a half hours drive from Hanoi, which is the capital city of Vietnam, in case you haven't noticed. Also, so what we've done here is taken a cruise which is about for 2 days, and this is beautiful cruise. It's called the Dragon Bay, which I'm going to be taking you a tour for. And other than that, I'm going to be giving you the prices and how to go about it. So basically we took a package. It came out to be $200 per person, wherein they pick you up from Hanoi to Halong Bay, and on the way they stop by at this pearl place where you can buy pearls, and they explain how these pearls come from. And also it's like a stop where you can like go to the washroom, have some coffee and chill around for a bit. They stop by for like 40-45 minutes, and then from there it's your trip to your cruise. And yes, so basically they stop at the harbor, and from the harbor it takes about 30 minutes to get to the cruise, which is actually a very beautiful ride, and I was just awed by it. And yes, so right now we are sitting right here. The sun is hitting me right up there, that's why I think you can see a little sweat on my face, but please ignore that. So now the lunch starts, and from there we get our bags and we head to the room. So keep up with me and let's go from here and enjoy some great lunch, have some beer, and let's get started. But before that, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel if you still haven't, and comment your thoughts below. Let's go. Oh, and also just before I take you ahead, cruise is one of the options that you can do in Halong Bay. Other than that, you can also stay at the resorts here. There are many options that they give you. And yeah, I mean, also there are different types of cruises that you can do. So those are some details that I'll put in the description below, and you can have a look at those as well. And I will also put the description link for this one as well. What I would suggest always is don't book it from India. Come here to Hanoi or any other place that you plan to come to Halong Bay from, and book it from the local travelers, because it comes out to be cheaper as compared to going booking it from the country. So yeah, that's something that you should keep in mind. Okay, let's go. Enough of talking. Let's begin from the beginning. We were picked up from the harbour at Halong Bay to sail us to our cruise. It took us about 30 minutes, but the ride was just magnificent. It was so calming and peaceful, and so beautiful to see the sea. Oh man. There are about 3 floors to this mini cruise, as I should call it. The ground and the first floor is mostly rooms and a massage room, while the second floor has a deck and the restaurant. It also has 2 big rooms. Anyway, other than that, the third floor has an open deck, which is damn beautiful, which I'm going to show you as we go along. Here we went up till the second floor to have our first lunch on board, and we were welcomed with a welcome drink. As the food was getting served, the guide briefed us about the cruise and a lot of important details that we should know before we start off. Before booking, you can also request for the vegetarian option as you desire. And here is a table to feed you into the local cuisine with some of the very interesting food that may or may not please your taste palates. Personally, I found the food too sweet, and I guess the stir-fried vegetables in Vietnam are actually boiled vegetables with salt and pepper. Well, it changed my whole perspective about stir-fried vegetables. And finally, here is the deck area, beautiful and peaceful. And ladies and gentlemen, this is my view. Did you know that Halong Bay in the northeast of Vietnam is known for its emerald waters and thousands of towering limestone islands topped by rainforests, and it comes under the UNESCO World Heritage Site. Alright, so taking you to my room right here. We have a double occupancy, 2 beds there, 1 bed here. They give you some water, tea, and life jackets in case. AC, an open cupboard with a thing. Other than that, There is a shower right here. There is a mirror on the wall. Hello. Sorry for the mess. You have all the basic stuff required. And of course you have towels. Other than that, you have a small fridge and a chase to sit here. I'm so glad they've given a dustbin. And you can heat up water right here. And you have a fridge. Let's see if they've given you anything free. No, it's completely empty. Anyway, so that's pretty much the room. And you have a painting to enlighten yourself. And yeah, a small, chotu, cute room, but the view is to die for. And once again, what a view. And this is the beautiful deck right here. And this is the land behind our shrimp farms. And this is the deck, and check the jacuzzi out. So much fun, can't get over it. And this is the view. Oh man, I just can't get over this. Just imagine sitting in this and watching the sunset. Massage room and the first floor with rooms and the lobby area. Taking you upstairs to the third floor where it's a completely chilled out scene. You can take pictures, check out the view from the top. What else can you ask for? And don't forget to enjoy the nature and beautiful calming wind on your face. Anyway, taking you to the first activity on board, we were taken to a new entity where we could do boating along with a rider, and you could also do kayaking with your partner. How cute, isn't it? Then we heard some local music with our sailor, and it was so much fun. Though I couldn't understand what he was saying, but it sounded great. After a fun boat ride, you can also swim in the deep sea. Make sure you know swimming very well before you hit into the deep sea. What was next was super interesting. Of course, there were snacks, but also a great learning experience of how to make Vietnamese spring rolls. Hey, my whole perspective changed again. Spring rolls were supposed to be fried, and here it was made in rice paper. Well, quite healthy and quite interesting. Do let me know if you do want a separate video of this, of how to make it. I shall put it up on my
So easy.
channel. It was dark and it was dinner time. Well, dinner here is early, like 7:30. Not used to it in India, right? Anyway, while we were enjoying dinner, there was a full karaoke session, which was quite fun actually. We had a buffet to choose from and different Vietnamese food. Please try a little of everything to decide what suits you best. And of course, they had a full fledged bar and you could order drinks from, again at extra cost.
It that way. Tell me why and nothing but a heartache. Tell me why and nothing but a mistake. Tell me why I never.
From a good dinner and a good night's sleep, it was early in the morning where I got some interesting options for breakfast, both in sweet and savory. Vietnamese staple food is actually noodle soup with meat, and to be honest, I quite enjoyed it. Okay, after an early morning breakfast, it was time for some kayaking. And man, what an experience! You have to give this a shot. The deep sea kayaking and a great experience to view the sunrise. One of the most interesting and intriguing experience was actually seeing these women sell snacks and beers on a rowing boat in the middle of the sea, and see if your money falls, they can pick it up for you in a net and give you. Crazy, right? Suggest you to buy from them as it is cheaper as compared to what you get on the cruise. Just before we head out of this beautiful cruise, it was time for some lunch. Everything that looks good doesn't taste as well. Well, it's a personal choice, of course. Personally, like I said, all food here is kind of sweet, and adding soy sauce and chili sauce kind of gets me weirded out. Anyway, it was time for a ride back. I hope you enjoyed this video, and that's it for the Vietnam series. I will see you next week with another intriguing destination.
Dragon Bay xin chào.
Xin chào.
Dragon Bay xin chào.